Hello, good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Just 5 Minutes a Day. As always, you can leave any questions you have down in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to get to them. Without any further ado, just sit back and relax and enjoy the next 5 minutes, stepping away from whatever you have going on in your life, any stress and worry. And just take a breath in and out, and enjoy today's question. Today's question is, why compare? Why are you comparing yourself to other people? Why are you comparing your results to other people? Why compare yourself to yourself in the past? And so I think the reason that we compare with ourselves with other people is because it tries to make ourselves feel good. But I would say vast majority of the time it does the opposite. It makes us feel less than, or like somehow they have it better than us. And social media has exacerbated this problem. You go look at people's Instagram pages, you look at what they're doing, maybe you're looking at their physique or whatever, and you're comparing it to yourself right now. But what you're not realizing is that that person posts every couple months or so, if that. And so you're seeing this highlight of this crazy trip they went on or something crazy they did, and comparing that to what you're doing currently in this active moment and being like, damn, I'm just on my phone scrolling on Instagram or whatever. Like, what am I doing with my life? And it's not really fair to yourself. Because as you know, I'm sure you guys well know, they say that comparison is the thief of joy. And you're also comparing yourself to their highlight reel of their life compared to just a mundane regular day for you, which isn't really fair because you have a lot of great things going on in your life. You have friends, family, health, and you do fun stuff, but you're comparing it to what you're doing at the current moment when you're seeing it. And that's their highlight reel for the last like couple of months. So that's probably one of the coolest things they've did in the last couple of months. So you can't compare what you're doing right now to that. And even if what you've done in the last couple of months doesn't compare to that, who cares? Maybe your greatness is coming in a couple of weeks. Or maybe you did it a couple of years ago and you got another thing coming up soon. Like, you're not wanting to compare yourself to them because it's not going to help you in any way. And then the other thing is comparing yourself to your past. Now, this I think can be very beneficial because comparing yourself to yourself in the past can be a great way to build yourself into a better version of yourself. But it can be a little self-destructive if you had a lot going on in your life and then you try to compare your current situation to that. Because what ends up happening is we forget all the bad things that happen and are going on around us when we were in the past, and we just remember the good old days. And don't get me wrong, the good old days do exist. There are some days back in the past that were awesome. But usually it's not all glamorous as we remember it. Our mind's very good at remembering the good stuff and forgetting the bad stuff. And so you can compare yourself by trying to see if you've grown and gotten better to your past, but you don't want to just compare yourself and be like, oh, well, my past was way better. Right now, my life sucks. Because it's probably not true. Your past life probably had some stuff that wasn't going well too, that you just don't remember because your brain has forgotten it, because it doesn't want to think about it anymore. And yeah, that's why you need to be very careful when you're comparing yourself with anything. But I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys tomorrow.